Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome back to the Wind Waker HD. On the last episode, we started the Collect-a-thon off by going to the first 3 islands on our sea chart wipeout, or Blackout that we're playing right now. And on this episode, we're going to be heading off to the next 3 islands, although technically there's only 2 left on the left bar, column, row, whichever one it is. And then we're going to be making a very quick stop at the Forsaken Fortress. But we're already at the first island. Hopefully this takes a lot quicker than 90 minutes or 30 minutes like last episode. So actually, let me get the fish first, because this is like the first of 6 very similar items or islands. Come here, fishy fishy. Man, I just realized if I do all these like episodes with only 3 islands, it's gonna take like 10 episodes. But as you notice, this island looks like dice. There's actually, it's 3-eye reef. There are 6 islands that look exactly like it, or 5 islands that look exactly like it, and this is number 3. So I was planning on doing all the reefs in one. Did it just hand me the rupee it gave me? But what we need to do for pretty much all these reef islands is, we've already been to one. We stopped at it to get a telescope guy to tell us where that big octorock was that was holding the Great Fairy. But what we need to do in this area is, I did not mean to throw bait. We need to destroy every single one of these cannons right here. See if I can actually destroy it. There goes that one. It completely depends on the island. But usually the more of these little middle platforms they have, the more cannons they have, and the more difficult they are. Please give me hearts. I see a cannon way over there. Can I hit it from here? I can! Ha ha ha! There's gonna be some more on the way here, but in order to get the treasure chart here, because there's gonna be a treasure chart at pretty much all these islands, what I need to do is I need to destroy all these cannons and any warships that are in the vicinity. But I think it's just inside, because we did destroy one outside. Ow. And there we go. There it is. So, now the problem is getting to it. We're going to need to use the Deku Leaf, and it looks like we can just simply jump from that point right there over. Unfortunately, we're going to need to go all the way around, because I don't think I can actually climb up that side. I wish I didn't go all the way out here. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I can't climb this wall right here. I'm gonna need to go up from here, so I'm gonna need to go all the way around. Let's get out. I still have tingle bottles to look at. Oh, that's nothing. It's literally nothing in this game. That picture that it was. It's something in Wind Waker Original, but it's completely useless in Wind Waker HD. And we'll talk more about that later on. Hopefully, the only thing I'm worried about is falling off this reef and having to swim all the way back over to the King of Red Lions. Also, there's a lot of treasure over here. And those small treasure rings, so it's not really that much, but there's 5 of them right next to one another. And you can hear the noise they make. There should not be a telescope guy here. Or kaleidoscope guy, as the guy on Horseshoe Island was. So we're gonna have to do this 6 times. At least we can get one off the bat right away with this episode. So let's go up here. Let's move the wind so that goes to the... I don't even know which direction I'm facing now. We're facing north. Alright, here we go. Do I have my Deku Leaf? Yes, I do. I was afraid for a moment that I would not make this. Luckily, I have all the magic I need. And there's another treasure chart. How many do I have now? I had 13, I think, when I started. And now I have 15. That doesn't make sense. No, I had like 11 when I started. And I've gotten 4 since then. Oh, I just realized how terrible of an idea this was. Nah, not really. I lost a lot of hearts, though. Luckily, I have a fairy in my with me, but I don't really want to waste that fairy. I am going, the next stop on the Blackout is a fairy island, but we already got it. We've already cleared it out, so there's no real point for us to go to it. I mean, it's right there. It's on the way. So we're going to pass by it, but I could heal myself there if I really wanted to. I think what we're going to be doing for the Great Sea Blackout, as I'm calling it, is we're going to be going row by row. So next episode, when we're done with this entire row of... Is it row or columns? I don't know now. Let's say it's... Yeah, it's column. Column A. Column left. And then the next column, we'll just start at the beginning and then work our way down. Although skipping outset. This is the same path we took right here when we were going to Forsaken Fortress for the second time. Like, I started that episode, like, right around here, I think. Yep, right over there's another one of those treasure hunter guys. So we can get I think we can get the chart right there if we so want. But I can already tell what this next island is, and hopefully you can already tell as well. Just by looking at the outside of the island, you can probably guess it looks very similar to something we've already done. So let's get the fish first. As soon as I can see the fish. I don't like the terrible weather. Why does terrible weather have to happen so often on this great sea? Oh god, there's barrels! And some of the barrels explode. Oh, that barrel had a heart on it. Fishy. Where's the fish? We're so close to the Forsaken Fortress. It already looks different than the last time we came here because we burnt the boat. Or Blue burnt the boat. Oh, you're no help. Although it is true, and there's something that we can get that'll help us with that. But you notice that this is 4-eye reef, so we got even more things to worry about here. Hopefully none of these actually successfully attack us. I don't see a cannon on this side of the rock, unless I'm mistaken. Can I move when I have the cannon out? I don't think I can. Oop, I see another ship. I don't think any of these have cannons on the insides. Nope, that's a lie. I already see cannons. Nope, no. Let me get back to this. I don't want to waste too much of my health. Give me that ship down. Sink the ship. Sink the ship. Did I hit it? I hit it once. Nope, need to hit it again. There we go. Oh, you're right next to me. Get away. Get away, get away, get away. Woo! That was a little too close to comfort. Alright, how do I get rid of these ones? I can cruise a little bit. Oh, that's kind of cool. There goes that one. That one over there should go. Yay. Ow. One unlucky shot. Alright, one last one should do it. It's usually like 2 or 3 warships. And then cannons on every single inner circle, inner thing. I have 1.25 hearts. How do I get to this top one? It looks like I have to go all the way over there. That looks of things. Or else I'm gonna have to do like. Maybe I don't even need to go the entire way. No, get me out of here. Why do I even have arrows out? Can I get hearts from any of these things? I'll toss them if they give me hearts. And I tossed that one straight in the ocean. And it gave me bombs. That's not what I wanted. Can I make that from here? Or do I have to make the trek? Might as well try. Go for the best. No! Best fails. So I have to go over to that side. Can I get to that side by by flying? Or do I have to walk the entire way? It sucks that there's two eye reefs right next to one another on the Great Sea Blackout. Maybe I can pick up some hearts at these skulls over here. Said no one ever. Oh god, I almost jumped off. That's such a morbid thing. You know, I could finally talk about my computer. Although, granted, I probably shouldn't because by the time this episode is released, I'll either actually have it and I can actually use it, or we'll be putting it together. None of those gave me hearts. But I finally bought a good computer. Thank God. So this might, Legend of Zelda will certainly be the last series I use to edit these things, just because they take like 3 hours for every single episode. I went to bed. I went to bed for episode 33, and I clicked render, went to bed, woke up, it was still rendering. Granted, that episode was 50 minutes long, but 6.5 hours to render? Good God, that is too much. Thankfully, hopefully, this computer that I got should be, according to my friend who helped me put it together, and should help me put it together by the time this comes out, if it's out by then. It should be 64 times more powerful than my current computer. Which is great, because my computer is about 5 years old. And none of the buttons work on it. Like, the mouse button stopped working for no reason. It has a dead fan, so it can't survive without a cooling pad. Before it had a cooling pad, it still overheated like crazy, so I always had a cooling fan for it. But now it cannot survive without it. It'll shut off if it gets too hot. Which would be about 10 minutes, depending on what I'm running. Usually if I'm watching something on YouTube, it'll overheat. I have to keep one program running at one time. I'm surprised it works with me running my capture software and Audacity and the internet at the same time, so I can use a counter. I could just simply use a counter on my phone, but this is much easier to use. But here we are, we're back at... This is going to be a very short episode compared with the 30-minute episode that was last. But they said that this place was completely cleared out, at least according to the fishman that talked with the guy. So there should be no problems here anymore. Get me out of here. The only reason I'm coming here is because I was told that I had forgotten the compass, and so I'm going to grab the compass, wherever it may be. Hopefully I can find some hearts here, too. And like I said, yeah, none of the lights are working. The boat has crashed right there by looks of things. And right here? Was that even here before? This chest is still here. Give me some hearts! I'm killing rats for hearts. Oh, I got 20 rupees out of it. Oh well, I'll take it. Yeah, as soon as I get this compass, and as soon as I see that there's no other treasure chests here, then Forsaken Fortress is technically done. Done. It should have been done like at episode 4. It's gonna be done at episode 36. Oh, is this it right here? there's the compass. Is there anything else here? Oh crap, there is. There actually is something here. Well, I guess I have to go get it. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as I don't lose my life. I don't want to die. I don't want to waste the fairy on getting this one item. I have no idea what this one item is. Just because I completely forgot. I thought the only chest here was the one that gives you the dungeon map and the one that gives you the piece of heart. Yeah, right there's the dungeon map. I knew about that one. God, look at all the keys here. Any sort of hearts would do. Oh, you're a tease. You're a bad tease. Oh, there's not even a light there to switch with. Or swing with. But I kept on mentioning the wrong place. Up here is actually a jail cell that you would end up getting yourself in if you got caught by the moblins. This is where you would be, and you'd have to climb up to that bookshelf, move that pot out of the way, or you could just simply walk by it, and then crawl through a duct that leads you right here. And so, yeah, the first thing you'd find would be the dungeon map. At least it left me some arrows. Not the one that was where I landed, that gave me the piece of heart. Alright, let's get back over. Also, apparently this place is supposed to be related to the Sheikah from Ocarina of Time. A place that people that I've not really met in Ocarina of Time since I've never gotten that far. Now, the chest should be in this area on the bottom floor. It should be down there. God, bats! Well, oh no, I did not want to lose any hearts. Especially if none of them are going to give me any hearts. And none of them did. And so apparently the chart's down here. Oh, sweet Jesus! I don't like the thing. Get me out of here. You are not worth it! You certainly were not worth it. 10 rupees and I'm going to die. Get me out of here. I'm going back to my ship right now. How do I get out of here? I'm leaving. I don't care. Go away, everyone. What's the quickest way to get out of here? What would be the... Probably this way? If I could get hearts somewhere. I might have to actually stop by a fairy island just to get my hearts back. Alright, I could probably... Ooh, tingle bottle. Let's grab that. You can't even swim underneath this anymore. Like that place is closed down. I don't even think you can get up to the door that leads to the Helmer, leads where the jail cell where your sister was at. But other than that, you can't get any further than that. Like you can't go up to where Ganon's ship was at because that doesn't exist anymore. That was stupid. I'm not getting any good questions. Maybe I should turn spoilers back on. But I think that about does it for this episode. 20 minutes, not as long as last episode. And I am near death, so that's never a good sign. So, oh wait, I have this. Why don't I finally use this? Haha, Grandma's elixir. So good. I still have some left. Still so good. But on the next episode of... Oh, get back in the ship. On the next episode of the Wind Waker HD, we are going to be beginning that we now have every single island on the left-hand column. And now in the next episode, we're going to be heading out to the next column. There's only 4 islands on this column that we have not yet gotten, so it might just take one episode for the next one. So, until next time. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'm gonna do this next island. I figure I'm gonna do I'm gonna clear 3 islands every episode because we have 22 islands remaining. If I at least do this island, that'll leave us with 21, and that'll leave us with only. That'll leave us with 7 episodes of islands remaining. So 8 episodes, 9 episodes total, which I guess makes sense. 3 times 9 is 36. Does that make sense again? Oh! Oops. Oh, he just blew up my ship. That's not good. Can I get on these? I cannot. Help! King of Red Lions, be sentient once more and rescue me from the sea like you did back in episode 4. I see a tingle bottle right here. We want. Thank you. Oh, frankly, none of the tingle bottles I've gotten in this episode or last episode have been that much of a benefit. I've probably gotten 1 or 2. There's a lot of people I missed. I mean, I could just go to island and take a picture of them. But it looks like right here is another Korok and another dead plant. There should be, well, luckily I have bombs, so let's get rid of all these things. Take that. Well, that one landed right on top of it. You know, I could have just waited until I got to this island and gotten hearts from all the grass here. Well, I rolled right towards that. So there's a hole that we can go in by the looks of things. I did not blow this one up. But now. Oh no! Not you! Go away, cancer! Oh, you actually gave me an item sphere? Why? Maybe I'm glad I took the grandma's elixir. Also because, oh no, I took damage, didn't I? When did I take damage? Oh, I'm upset now. Oh, when I ran into that barrel. This one, oh, not this island. I just remembered what this island does. So this island's basically like a wave system. There's gonna be enemies that spawn here, and once I get done with a wave of enemies, another wave of enemies will come. I think once I go through 3 waves, the treasure chest will pop up. At least these enemies only take like 3 hits. There we go. Next round, please. Oh, whoop! I see you. I want this. And that. There they both go. That was quick. Alright, same thing for you guys. Nope. There we go. Nope, I did not mean to not hit you. There we go. Alright, 4 waves, my bad. At least it's moblins, which are incredibly easy guys. Although I can't be I'm not hitting them like I used to. There we go. Whoa! He kicked me far. What was that? Goodbye. Thanks for the skull necklace. I needed that. I needed 1 more skull necklace. I need 1 more skull necklace to complete that little Collect-a-thon thing. Oh, hopefully by the end of the island Collect-a-thon, we get like, for the Blackout, we have like 3 or 4 more hearts added to our thing. But that seems to be it here. Just that one thing. Where is my ship? I see the fish, so we can go feed the fish, get the island off the chart, and then we can call it an episode finally. It took 6 more minutes, 7 more minutes than it would have been if I just would have called an episode back at the Forsaken Fortress. That's explosives. Ooh. What monster was he talking about at the Forsaken Fortress? We can't get the ice arrows until after... we can't get the ice arrows until Princess Zelda's revealed. Like, you can go to the Mother and Child Isles before you go to the Forsaken Fortress, since you should be able to get the Ballad of the Gales before, like what we did. But you can't get the fire and ice arrows until you need to rescue someone, and that someone isn't your sister, that's Princess Zelda or Tetra. And so that you can't get that until after that happens. But, speaking of Mother and Child Isles, right over there. But on the next episode of the Wind Waker HD, that's just where we're heading off to next. But we're going to be continuing on with the Great Sea Blackout as the sun rises. That's wonderful. Can I use either of these? Maybe? Ooh, that's going to help. But, like I said, on the next episode of the Wind Waker HD, we're going to be continuing the Great Sea Blackout by hopefully clearing off 3 more islands. By the looks of things, these next islands should be very easy to do, and we're also going to stop by Great Fish very quickly. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy. So, got a little bit more Geth right over here. Let's just shoot them. I apparently don't care about cover anymore. No, go away. Is that a ghost? It said ghost. Go for a fly. But I probably should worry. My shields are almost completely depleted.